For this part of the course, I'm going to use Affinity Designer to create the maps. The three maps are one mask for the colors, one bump map, and one mask to control the bump. I'm going to leave a link in the video description for the SVG files. Here, I've already got the UV layout we exported last video and the three SVGs that we need. Go to the Nintendo logo SVG, select it, right-click, and copy. Go back to the UV layout and paste it. Align with the plug UV island. Scale it to fit inside. You can see mine is 700 by 172.4 pixels and hide this outer shape. Create this 1200 by 455 pixel rectangle to serve as a guide and align it to the center of the map. Go to the SNES Controller SVG, select it, and press Ctrl+C to copy. Go back to the UV layout, paste it, and align it to the center. Go to the Nintendo logo SVG and press Ctrl+C to copy. Go back to the UV layout and press Ctrl+V to paste it. Align to the left of the SNES Controller SVG, scale it down to be half the size, and align to the top of this rectangle. Create a text, type model number, set font to Arial Bold Italic size 80, and align it to the left of the SNES Controller SVG. Duplicate the text and align it to the bottom of the rectangle. Set font to Arial Italic and type created by. Here you can see that when I recorded this course, this was going to be the name of my YouTube channel. But later on, I decided to remove Blender and change it to 3D instead. Now scale it to be the same size as the SNES Controller SVG. To arrange them, move the created by 30 pixels up and the Nintendo logo 30 pixels down. Affinity Designer have this very useful tool. Just select all 4 layers, go to Alignment, and select Space vertically. Group them, rename it SNES Backplate, and delete the rectangle. Create a text and type L. Set font to Arial Bold, size to 150, and align it to the center of the L button UV island. Duplicate the text, change it to R, and align it to the center of the R button UV island. Select both, group them, rename it LR, and drag below UV layout layer. Go to the SNES logo SVG, select it, and press Ctrl+C to copy. Go back to the UV layout and press Ctrl+V to paste it. Here I'm using these UV lines to guide me. For me, the best location was to align this triangle of the layout to be between the letters N and T from Nintendo. After that, drag below all layers. Here I'm creating 2 squares to help me align the start and select. Just create 2 squares the same size of the start and select holes. Create a text and type select. Set font to Impact, size to 80, shear to 10, and tracking to 90. Align it to the first square. Now duplicate, change text to start, and align to the second square. Select both and move them 70 pixels down. Just press Shift plus down arrow 7 times. Group them, rename it Start Select, and delete the squares. Here I'm creating 4 little 3x3 pixel squares to help me align the letters A, B, X, and Y. Create a text and type Y. Set font to Impact, size to 150, and shear to 15. Duplicate 3 times to create the X, B, and A. Select the square corresponding to the Y, hold Ctrl and select the Y, go to Alignment, align right, and align top. Select the square corresponding to the X, hold Ctrl and select the X, go to Alignment, align left, and align bottom. Select the square corresponding to the B, hold Ctrl and select the B, go to Alignment, and align right, and align top. And select the square corresponding to the A, hold Ctrl and select the A, go to Alignment, align left, and align bottom. Select the A text and move it 40 pixels to the right and 40 pixels up. Select the B text and move it 40 pixels to the left and 40 pixels down. Select the X text and move it 40 pixels to the right and 40 pixels up. And select the Y text and move it 40 pixels to the left and 40 pixels down. Select all 4 letters, group them, rename it YXBA, delete the squares, and drag below all layers. Now we'll start creating the maps. First we'll create a mask to control the colors. Create a square for the background, drag under all layers, and set fill color to white. Shift select the YXBA, the Start Select, and the SNES logo SVG. Group them, rename it Mask 1, and hide the layer. Now create a mask to control the bump. Create a square for the background, drag under all layers, and set fill color to white. Select the Nintendo logo SVG, the LR, and the SNES backplate, duplicate them, and drag below Mask 1. Select the background and its duplicates, group them, rename it Bump Mask, and hide the layer. Now we're going to create the bump map. Bump mapping is a technique for simulating slight variations in surface height using a grayscale height map texture. Create a square for the background, drag under all layers, and set fill color to 50% black. Now we need to separate which parts of the bump map are going up and which parts are going down. Select the Nintendo logo SVG and the SNES backplate, group them, and rename it Bump Up. This will make it easier to change their colors. Go to Layer Effects, Color Overlay, and set color to 40% black. Notice, this made these parts of the map brighter than the background, meaning the bump here will go up. Select the LR, group it again just to rename, and rename it Bump Down. Go to Layer Effects, Color Overlay, and set color to 60% black. Notice, this made these parts of the map darker than the background, meaning the bump here will go down. Select the background, the bump up and bump down, group them, rename it Bump, and hide the UV layout layer. Now just export all 3 maps as a PNG file. And these are the 3 maps that we need to create the controller materials. And with that, we finished the 8th part of a Super NES controller modeling course. The next video will be part 9, the controller materials. If you're still here, it means you are liking the content of this course. This took me a lot of time and planning to make it. So please, consider subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it, and leave a comment. It's fast, simple, and most important, it's free. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.